Most disturbing trail cam captures ever recorded. Strange things happen in nature when people aren't there, especially with animals, and it's hard to believe them. We've always been curious about what they do when we aren't there, and this is why we set up trail cameras. So let's watch today's video to see shocking, hard to believe trail cam footage. The first one on our list is an El Chupacabra. The Amarillo, Texas zoo cameras caught a strange-looking thing that looked like it had hair, so the city asked for help to figure out what kind of animal it was. When the zoo tweeted for help to find out who was in the video, it went viral. The city of Amarillo released a picture that looked like it showed a hairy person hiding in the dark outside the Amarillo Zoo's fence. At 1:25 a.m. on May 21st, a motion-activated camera told zoo staff that the picture had been taken. So, what do you think of someone who likes to walk at night and wears a weird hat? Is it a chupacabra? What could this unidentified Amarillo object be? Or is it a big coyote that's standing on its back legs? In Latin American folklore, the chupacabra is a monster that attacks animals and drinks their blood. The name comes from the words chupar, which means to suck, and cabra, which means goat. It's hard to tell what it is, but it looks like it stands on two long legs. In 1995, the first reports of chupacabras came from Puerto Rico, where it was said that they had killed goats, sheep, and other domestic animals and left their bodies without blood. Early reports said they looked like big reptilian kangaroos and could stand up on their own. Next, a zombie deer. White-tailed deer hunter Chris Evans from Illinois couldn't believe what his trail cameras had captured of the deer. On October 17th and 18th, he shot a picture and a video of a zombie-like deer that was roaming across his land. The deer had a large wound on its side. When it was first caught on video in September, the deer appeared to be in good health. Evans is unsure of exactly what took place, but he has been questioning surrounding landowners to acquire more information. Evans remarked that it was unusual to see a deer strolling around following anything of this nature. It's very bizarre. We're looking for him to see if there's any chance we can take his life if he's still around. There does not appear to be any obvious case for the buck's injury. Evans has been presented with a wide variety of theories, including those involving broadheads and bullets, barbed wire fences, and microbes that consume human flesh. However, he believes that it most likely originated from some combination. The next footage on our list is the Fresno Nightcrawler. The story of the Fresno Nightcrawler is well known all over the world. A grainy video of what looks like a pair of pants walking across a lawn was all it took for the video to go viral. The cryptid, which is an animal that is said to live in the wild but hasn't been proven to do so, has become so popular online that it's joined Bigfoot, the Mothman, and the Loch Ness Monster in the list of well-known but unproven animals. Even though the Nightcrawler is not as well known as the others, it's caught the attention of online pop culture. Artists, writers, and crafters are interested in the Fresno Nightcrawler, as well as people who like things that can't be explained. They have made up stories that add to the legend and make stickers, plush dolls, animations, keychains, and other things with the creature on them. Even though it took more than a decade for the Fresno Nightcrawler to become famous in the area where the story began, the main character of the story is now accepted by the locals. In 2007, a Fresno resident named Jose showed surveillance footage of his front lawn to Univision TV and then to paranormal investigator Victor Camacho. Jose was afraid and wanted to know what was going on. In 2011, another video showed two white people with long legs walking through Yosemite Lakes Park. People started talking more about this cryptid because of the two videos, which made more YouTube creators talk about and show the internet age legend. More sightings of the Fresno Nightcrawler have been reported, but now it's being used more in art and merchandise. Next on our list is the Flying Girl. A video that's been floating around the internet for years shows a short clip of a forest where a flying girl is said to be floating in the air. Some people thought it was a fake, but they couldn't say why or how. People in general thought it was true. In March 2009, an unknown user named JivJinj2000 put the video in question on YouTube. He said he had filmed the flying girl a long time ago when he was walking his dog through a Russian forest. People say that he was surprised to see the little girl float above her mother like a supernatural child, and that both of them ran away when they saw him and his dog. As of this writing, the YouTube user hasn't given his name, identity, or photo. His channel also doesn't have any other videos. Since then, the ghost story has helped spread the word about both the story and the video. They were also mentioned in an article from April 2012 on the fake news site Weekly World News, which supported the idea that some people can hover and fly. If you watch the video carefully, you'll notice some problems that make you wonder if the event and the claim are true. Both the dog running toward them and the camera are missed by the old woman and the girl. Also, when the flying girl landed, the camera was no longer in view and her mother took her away. Up next, we've got an alien. On social media, people are talking about a video that went viral of a strange creature walking down a road in Jharkhand, India. Some people who say they know a lot about UFOs say that the strange clip is proof that ETs are living among us. Tens of thousands of people have shared scary footage of the Jharkhand alien on Twitter. In the state of Jharkhand in eastern Indiana, a group of motorcyclists caught on camera what looked like a mysterious figure walking down a dimly lit road. After the video was found, it was made public. People who are interested in UFOs say that at first glance, the tall, skinny figure looks like a character from an X-Files episode. As the front lights of the group's motorcycles shine on the figure, it can be seen coming out of the darkness. As they get closer, they can be heard talking to each other about how scared they are of the figure. At the end of the short video, the person can be seen turning around to face the group before continuing down the road and disappearing into the night. Some people think it was a ghost, others say it was an alien. So that as many people as possible could see the video, the person even mentioned NASA in the tweet. A well-known UFO hunter and conspiracy theorist named Scott Waring has said something about the strange video. He says that the figure in the video is an alien, as expected. This footage shows a mysterious monolith discovered. Bill Anderson says that his house in Hillcrest is like a desert in Utah and the foothills in Romania. A strange monolith appeared out of nowhere. Fox 5's Bob Bernard went to Anderson's house in southeast D.C., where he found the well-built wooden monolith buried in the front yard. Bill says that he and his family left the house to go for a walk on a Sunday morning, and when they got home around noon, they saw the building in their front yard. It was bright because the sun was up. When we got there, it was pretty cool, he said. Anderson told Bernard that while they were gone, none of their neighbors had seen anything strange. He also said that his house has security cameras, but the batteries were dead, so they didn't catch anyone or anything putting the monolith in the ground. He thought it might be a piece of art because there are a lot of creative people in Hillcrest. Since the monolith appeared, people in Hillcrest have had a lot of questions with no answers, but they also have had a lot of fun. Anderson says he knows that monoliths usually disappear soon after they are found, but for now, at least his front yard has become a popular place for tourists to take selfies and see the newest monument in the district. So, which trail cam footage do you find the most disturbing? Please share your thoughts in the comments box below. And that leads us to the conclusion of today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.